Hello photographers and videographers! In this video I'll show you what accessories and customizations I did to my SONY Alpha a6500. Let's get to it quickly. No intros. Okay, maybe this was an intro. My name is Vít Valenta and I like cameras, video cameras, and first accessories anyone buy with these cameras with Sony NP-FW50 is another NP-FW50, maybe a couple and charger. That's logical step. These don't hold quite long time, maybe not even an hour, so you gotta have few. Also, I've done thing like I had a charger and power bank in my pouch, and when I switched batteries, I put the depleted battery to the charger that was in power bank, and when I was shooting and I rotated 3 batteries, I was able to run whole day just on 3 batteries this way. Taking pictures, of course. If it was video and non-stop, that would be very difficult, yeah. But I've done a wedding also video, and that it wasn't the whole day, but the 3 batteries were okay. So logical step was take better power. What you see here is the filing version, but the middle step was buying a coupler that has the battery dummy, and on the other end was USB that was plugged into a big power bank, and I was able to run several hours straight out of power bank, basically like whole evening concert was shot on this way, and after that the power bank died. Luckily it was in warranty and no one asked what happened. Well, it happened. It died the evening after the shoot, so it was probably overdrive circuit, how you call it in English, I don't know. So yeah, of course, when you're shooting video, you need the play memories tweak, which allows you to shoot over 30 minutes. So 4K, you can do like tens of hours when you have the space on your memory card. So that's quite good customization. And as you see here, I've done some research when I bought this, and several people said it won't overheat if you have the cage as a heat sink, and also it helps when you have the battery out. So that was one of the reasons I bought the dummy, battery dummy, and the cage. But the cage, as you can see, there's customization too. This part covered half of these buttons, the C2, C1 button, and it was very difficult to push them since I've mapped one of these to record video. That was quite a big deal, right? So I've borrowed some equipment, like a micro drill with it's like a disc, and I just sawed it, so this is much more comfortable. One of the accessories that are very helpful are adapters to another lens mount. So I've bought Sigma MC11 to Canon, and also a speed booster I had before because I was experimenting with EOS M system. Now they make them, so if they would make them years ago, I would probably have functional speed booster. But speed booster to EF lenses from Canon are available still. They are a little bit more expensive than they used to, but there's a switch to phase detection and contrast detection. Depends what body you use, or maybe also lens don't have to like be compatible with phase detection, so that helps. So one thing I do quite often and still is customization of picture profiles. I've researched the EOS HD, the guys who've done like the Canon look in Sony cameras. I found it like really helpful, but sometimes I shoot also without the picture profile because it has different gamma curve and the shadows aren't that dark, they are like a little bit lifted. In the EOS HD profile they are a little bit darker, and it's based on Cine 4, and that's what I can say probably without like spoil the fun out of buying it. And the custom S-Log is pretty good too, and I have to say I've tweaked that one by like dropping the black gamut lower, because every time you use S-Log you probably will drop blacks. If you overexpose, as everyone does, 2+ stops for that S-Log, you will have like tons of space down. You can bring the shadow anyway, so that was a logical step. And I was experimenting also with knee, and that's still unresolved, so I'll work on that too. Basically you can tweak the standard S-Log and like make it more contrasty with the black gamma, and that's my opinion, yeah. And play a little bit with the colors, and usually that has a little bit like user-friendly results in the outputs. So in the Premiere or wherever you cut, it's like easier to grade. So after destroying the power bank, I've bought the NPF plate with dummy battery already like soldered in, and I've shortened the cable because there was like a half a meter, you say like few feet long cable, and that was inconvenient. So I have measured this distance, so I have it like almost like a grip, and if you take it from the plate itself, it kind of holds very well, so you can use it as a grip too. I wouldn't advise it, but you can also like just sit it on your hand and use it as support. Yeah, I think this is pretty good solution for that, because firstly I had it on top of the camera. It was easier to mount this on tripod, but I have this plate from Feutech, like a gimbal, and it has a screw hole on one of the sides, so you can mount it on the plate itself. So you can mount it anywhere actually because of that. Yeah, the grip comes without this wooden thing. Sometimes it has already in the package the wooden thing, but it's like shorter. This is the original, this is the homemade. Yeah, you see. When I put my hands here, this is like correct dimensions for me. My pinky finger was always like dangling in the wind, so this is really comfortable for me. I also thinking about coloring it and also make it like in a right angle, glue it in, or with screws tighten it. Also to this cage, there are two holes here in the front, so it's possible to mount it here, and then I would attach this battery grip the other way, so the battery would face me, like, yeah, like this. And also, yeah, I'm tempted to buy the battery grip for the W50s, but it has weird features as it shows always the status of one battery. When it's depleted, it switches to the other. So you'll see how one depletes and then, okay, I have one more battery. But it's still short time. So I would prefer a grip with batteries like this, which is 5 times more hour. It has 5200 milliampere hours, which is basically 5 times more than this one. And if you know someone with 3D printer and you like this idea, please contact me. I would like one printed battery grip with NPF battery plate. To accept these batteries any size, because it would be possible to attach them from behind the camera. And also it would be nice to have like a tripod mount attachment here for plates. That would be lovely, yeah. And I haven't found it on the web, so yeah, I've probably covered almost everything basically. Yeah, the lens I'm using the most right now is Sigma 18-35, and I have this wide angle converter here. It doesn't widen it too much, but it helps a little because I have a feeling that 18 isn't really 18, it's maybe a 19. And I thought the image quality would drop, but no, it doesn't. It's actually a little bit sharper with the SONY Pro MC-AF digital wide converter. It's 0.45x 72 millimeters. It does add like a more cushion distortion. In certain scenarios you don't notice it, and when it does matter, I just take it off. I had also the 18-105 millimeter, and this wide angle didn't work on that. It drastically shifted the minimum focusing distance, and it was impossible to shoot people from close distances. So vlogging with wide angle lens converter on that lens was impossible. With this one it's okay because it has different focusing range, and also there is like a safe space on each side that you can shift the focus. So that is convenient, yeah. And they probably expect that people will adapt this lens to other systems, so they work the feature in. On this wide angle lens converter, what is bad is that it like catches dust much more quickly than the lens itself. So if you want to like clean image without any issues, then you have to clean it or not use it. Yeah. So thank you for watching. If you have any recommendations for better tweaks to this system, APS-Cs of Sony, yeah, please share with me in the comments. And I hope you maybe subscribe to this channel, because I will probably make another videos, and more subscribers probably will motivate me also to make English videos to this channel. And yeah, like is always appreciated. So thank you again, and see you maybe in another video. See ya.